That's okay, I believe you. I totally believe you. And if you're not regular, you should probably think about getting some more fiber, maybe? Uh, bit later than normal, because it's been storming like crazy. And Rizco's on a 7-day. Riziko is on a 7-day there. Nice. Um, it's been storming like crazy. Enough so that it took a couple of my PCs down earlier. And I just kind of been waiting for the squall line to get by, because it's been kind of crazy. Let's load this thing. Oh, hydrate. How dare you? All right. So, I did find a little blueprint book for the mining to make that just a little bit cleaner to set those up. Llama Boy throwing the love and subs around. Thank you for
Llama
that
Boy
gift sub for
93 gifted a
Riziko.
tier 1 sub to Riziko. They have given 47 gift subs in the channel.
Let's do... So, I've been putting this off.
Riziko gifted a tier 1 sub
Well
to
played.
Llama Boy 93.
Well
They
played.
have given 2 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you for that reverse gift sub right back to Llama Boy. Yeah, you could have just got your own subs. It would have been easier. We need to set up fuel for our trains here. So let's do that. We need to make miners. We need bricks. It's Uno reverse. Sub? No, you. I need some of this. I need a bit of that. Bit of this. And the storm continues on. Let's see. I probably need a couple more of those. Let's see here. I think if we just feed to one of these, that will be perfectly fine for our purposes. Take red. This is going to be enable if processed fuel in the station is less than 500. Let's see. So we'll merge these two belts and bring it through the middle. We're gonna make 6 of these. At least to start things off here. Flip that, put that there. Let's see. So then if we do this, like that, we should get... Why does it like... Why does the belt dragging stuff hate me so much? How's it going, young nasty man? I really wish I knew why the Twitch whispers were being so uncooperative. Because it shouldn't be that hard to just have the whispers do what they're supposed to do. Alright, so then we're going to take... Actually, no, let's do this. No, I can expand it that way. In which case, let's do this. This we'll put here. I expect too much from this tiny startup streaming company, apparently. Let's see. This will go near side. Let's do the same balancey. Okay, I pushed R and moved up, and it decided to give me the belt backwards. Is that only when I'm doing ghost belts? Is that what the problem is? Does the shift, the rotate thing only work that way? That must be what's part of what's going on. I don't know. Is the... Well, let's see. Where is the correct window? Oh, I closed the... I closed that. Hang on. Let's do this. Whisper. Meow. Okay. Try, I guess number one, did you get the whisper that I just sent through Starship Heart of Gold, Llama Boy? We'll start with that. Did you get the whisper? I didn't send you one, young nasty man. I sent it to Llama Boy. I'm confused. Wait, why do I have two of that? That whole tab group shouldn't be up. So Whisper, Llama Boy 93. This is a whisper from... It claims that it sent that it's sending that. Alright, so that's doing what it's supposed to be doing. This will limit to one row. This will also limit to one row. The other spots will limit to 3 stacks. So that in the event that we do get a train that does it, did it... So it still didn't... If you still didn't see the... Wait, did it work? Oh. No teasing like that. I thought it actually worked for somehow. Which, it's weird, because on Starship Heart of Gold, unless... But no, it sends... The whisper goes to me as... Response is mine. I get the whisper from Starship Heart of Gold, and it pops up fine. What? Oh, I see. 6-7 stream streak. Now, it'd be just responses mine is the way that command is structured. I mean, regardless, it should send you something, even if you just did responses, but I don't know why it doesn't. Unless... Wait. Okay, that's really weird. Mix It Up sees my whispers with the bots from whisper to the Firebot, but it doesn't see the messages that I sent from the login session I have with Starship Heart of Gold. Why? I'm confused. I don't know why this doesn't work. I don't know why it doesn't work for everyone else, or for anyone else. It should work for everyone the same way. I don't understand why it doesn't. I'll have to poke Codex and say, hey, what else is going on? What setting is missing? Anyway, fuel for trains is set up. I'm not going to worry about the rest of these right this moment. This is fine. We have overhead on power. I think our next task to work on is going to be setting up belts. I want belts, undergrounds, all of the trimmings, inserters. At least yellow and blue. We don't really need red, technically, because we could just set the options. I guess, really, I could just stockpile, or have blues in stock, because that's... They're not being built on each other, so I could just build fast inserters. And call it a day. This new station. Heat fast inserter. We'll want the bulk and other inserter categories in the future as well. Stack size 50. Oh wait, no, that's how many sit in the stack, not how many it holds in its hand. Blue inserters, 5 per minute. 5 per minute's probably a good starting spot because... yeah, just that, because... we're also gonna put... where are they? I want iron boxes.
For you, the day Bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday.
Tortured by children saying 6-7 today. 6-7. That?
Alrighty then. So let's see. Red transport belt. 10 per minute. Red takes yellow. But I also want to have yellow in stock. And I want red underground. Yellow underground. I'm using those in loaders for the station loading. Let's say 2 per minute of those for the time being. There's going to be a lot of different products from this station, but that's fine. Have a really bad joke that you legally won't say here. Should it be said anywhere then? If it's that bad? I also need... That one's the lubricant. This one doesn't. 2 of those. What else does this station need? That's probably all we need from here. Could send it on Teams. I mean, you could. Where is the Teams window on this PC? Oh, it's over here. Well, that's handy. We'll see if this loads. Ah, cool, it does. It's in the way, but so is everything. Alright, so we need that, we need that. I would never not do something like that. Okay, so we have all of this stuff. We need to make gears. We need to make motors. Need to make inserter parts. Circuits. I mean, that's a pretty tame one, really. But I do know the why you're concerned about such things. That. Surrounded by walking petri dishes. Not the steam version. We'll be using the electric steel furnace. Set that as the default. We need a lot of gear production, and that's the only thing that we need a lot of, it seems. The following anonymous message was sent by Llama Boy. The following message is not anonymous. Oh, I forgot this thing. Wait, no, I had that. Delete that. Those need to go down there. That's probably fine. Okay. Now we need 5 of these, so let's set this to assembly machine 2. That makes that a little bit better. Let's also bump the level of that one. That one. Okay, I think the rest of these are probably good. You pretty much did that to yourself, Llama Boy. Logistics 1. Alright, so that mess I would like to put... Oh, perfect. It fits there. Lovely. Do we have signals? We have some. We're going to need more chain. I don't think I have signals around... Yeah, I have not fully signaled the entirety of the network yet. We need train stops. We don't have the iron for them yet. Something I could do while I'm here. Now, I probably shouldn't build it here because I don't have fuel for it. I guess I could shove some coal on it. I don't have all the cars for this yet either. Okay, we need some iron. Let's just go borrow some iron from here. We have nowhere close to the inserters and stuff we need. Let's see. We need more of these. Quester. Boom. This is gonna be this guy. Okay, so request-wise, we need iron, copper, stone, and steel. But I probably shouldn't put that request in until we at least have the boxes in place. Otherwise, things might get really weird. In the future, I do plan on swapping the iron boxes here for provider and requester chests on the stations, but that's a later thing. And it will also be... it'll also be only for new stations going forward. I won't be... I don't think I'll be going through and upgrading existing stations to use Logibots. Something else that we're going to want to do at some point is set up a station that's basically... and I don't know how to do this with CyberSyn 2 entirely yet, but we're going to want a station that is for unloading excess junk and have it pushed out to the network as a priority somehow. And we're going to want Um, let's see that. We're gonna want a build train set up. All right, so this should be usable. So we need steel plates. Let's go 10 stacks. We need iron plates. Let's say 30 stacks because it needed a lot more iron than the others. Copper plates. And then stone. I think 5 stacks, so that's probably good. Can probably even do less steel than that, but that should be okay. The only thing we're using steel for is the fast inserters. Is that saying that too busy? Oh, it's got a delivery of iron going. Oh. Fancy. We have our copper train, and we have our iron train, or we have a train of copper, and we have a train of iron on their way over here. Oh, the copper was going to the other station. All right. Let's see what we can do here. So these... We have we need, actually 4 assemblers making iron gears. I think I'm going to do those a little bit more traditional than I've been doing some of these.
Drink! 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 Drink!
Did I not include... Oh, I never updated this. That's fine. This needs standard buffers. We're going to hook standard buffers onto the red wire. We're going to have... I almost want to just pick this guy up because he tends to misbehave a bit. This is going to be filtered with iron plates. This enable if gears less than intermediate. Dinner time. I need the end plan here. We're going to take this. And just go like that. The output. Aha. If I put this research in. Oh, look, the mixed load is working. Beautiful. We need... Conveniently, we need copper. Enjoy! Let's see. So I want to pick up there, put here. I can probably just leave these all on one side of the belt. But... we can split that just so that we have the option if we need it. Let's go ahead and put some of this other stuff in the research queue. Okay, gears are done. We could do... we could do both of these off this same line. Put that there. We'll put this here. Then we'll have... this like so. Go like so. That was the wrong one to copy. This is the... not the sticks. This is the... is that what that's making? No. Where is it? Iron beams. That's the one I want. Why are those not going in? Oh, I see. There we go. Okay, so that one's good. Let's just screw that up right away. Okay. This needs a provider station. And we're going to say blue. Look, perfect fit. I do need to leave room to load this stuff, but that's a later me problem. I probably want to go ahead and inventory shift to one side. Okay. Let's make 2 of those. Pull all of the inventory to this side. That way we can do all of the work out of this box. We can extend it if we need, a little bit if we need to. Which we might need to, I'm not sure yet. I could also selectively put stuff in, or keep stuff on the other side, I guess. If I filter this to... Let's keep this filtered for the moment. Because what I might do... I might use something and put some stuff back on this side. Like, potentially keep the copper and stone on this side initially. Because I need... that's kind of weird. It'd be weird to do that. If it wasn't for these automation cores, I could do that pretty easily. Well, let's just leave this set with a filter for the moment, and we'll figure it out. Let's see. We've got those. Let's put these. Smelting trains for more. Oh, I'm trying to put too many things in. Okay, so we need... One of the things we need in here, or need to make here, is boxes, which is just iron. We have this nice little line of iron, so let's do that. How do I do my loading for that one? Iron chest. We need to make more of these. Should probably prioritize getting that set up so that I can start using it. Let's put a red wire from here to here. 800 boxes enough. Let's say 1,000 boxes. That seems nice. Wait, do I not have enough? Not have enough of those accommodators in my pocket. Let's see. And then we'll put a chute on that. We'll be fine. Needs all of the stuff that I'm setting up to make here, I need in order to make this stop. I need iron. How's it going, Derek? How goes the biter battles practice? I'm doing pretty good. We're just doing a bit of... Well, I've been learning from you with belt chaos, so... doing all of the belting just like you would. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So I didn't see for sure with the biter battles. Is it a random map each time? I know both teams get the same map, but is it random? Random ore patches? And then the other, is it blueprint import, or is it all just from memory? All memory. So I suppose that would mean the any percent runners would have a little bit of an advantage there, since they were doing the entire builds without blueprints. Okay, so need these. I love how it's putting these boxes everywhere except the one spot where it would actually load them. Hey, they finally put one in the right spot. I think that's all. I think that lets us get the stop turned on. And now we have five whole boxes that were in there for distribution. Alright, so that's done. I really should get the inserters done next, I suppose, since we need all of that. The question is, let's see. I could pull stone to this side and do that part on that side. Potentially pull, either keep copper on this side and pull, let's see, iron sticks are, I need the gears to stay on this side because gears are used in absolutely everything. So I can't pull all of the copper over for that. I guess I could keep copper off of the... Or I could just... Let's do this. Let's add a... second filter. We're going to have a second transfer here. I think we'll do copper wire here. Enable if copper wire is less than intermediates. This is going to send copper wire to the other side. So we're going to say blacklist, stone, copper wire. Send stone. Show him the assemblers. Which assemblers? Oh yeah, the wide chests are great for the train stops. Basically, these are 4 long train stops for all of them. But yeah, I'm definitely abusing the the wide chests for doing assembly of stuff. 'Cause I don't like doing main bus stuff. This is easy. I mean, this is sort of like doing the cargo wagon main bus. I need more of these guys. That's done. From here, we can put our electric furnace. We're gonna have that going. We can have this here. We can have this here. I also have assemblers that can point in all sorts of random directions. This gets connected to here. Enable if we find the circuits less than our intermediate buffer count. This is still sending everything but those. It's not going to send those circuit boards back. Those are done. So many things to make. So many things that need belts to make them too. So that's fun. Let's see. These. Enable if. I think that was inserter parts. Yes. I should run down and pick up a bunch more assemblers. Okay, so that gets those parts, which gives us everything we need to make our blue and fast inserters, which we can use for everything. Let's go ahead and put those here. They're not needed for anything else, so we can just put our loading mechanism in here. Which, of course, I do not have all the parts for, because that would be too easy. Let's just put a chute. Red here. 500 fast inserters seems like a good number for us. Done. Hang on. I think I have some stuff that's out of order here. Otherwise, I don't know why it didn't show that it was not getting all the stuff it needed yet. Factory Planner can be weird sometimes, even without using matrix solving. Okay, so now we need... How many other spots do we have to work with here? How badly is this station going to end up looking? Each spot takes 3. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we need 30. We do not have the room on one side. Getting robots will help this a lot, but that's a ways off still. Are those stacked to 80? What a weird number. What can we mix together here? We could put... let's do... that. This is... automation cores. How's it going, Reach? It's not going to be pretty. Might as well be pretty ugly. Or it might be pretty ugly. Let's see. Those are done. Everything else is such a weird mix of things. This is motors. Alright, so... we need to get all of the other stuff we need to make into this little bit of space. How best to do that? If I bring a... let's see. We need gears for a lot of things. So I could, instead of feeding the gears back in, or I could just split this to use it. Where are robots when I need them? Use of the arm length. I don't think the arms are quite that long. They're just normal long inserters when they're fully extended. I mean, it's... they're just normal long inserters. They're not any bigger than usual. They won't clear a building. I mean, I can set up belts to pull stuff out. It's just the combinations of stuff. This is like its own... this is the only thing that needs iron and motors. There's a bunch of stuff that needs gears and belts. Gears and yellow belts. So I can put those on a belt to move around. They might get longer, even longer than that, but that's all I have so far. I don't know how crazy long they can get. If I put this... I put this here, and then have its output feed to a bunch of other stuff. I need So if I do... If I do gears and beams... And then I do... Gears and beams, automation cores and motors. This is going to be branching all over the place. This is going to be the automation cores and motors. Or if I have... I could put these out one more, run these underground, or not even run these back in. If I just do... I'm using this iron stick, so I'd have to shift the iron sticks up, but I could change this one to run to the couple of places that need it directly. There's definitely easier ways to do this than the headache that I've given myself. I could just run this as an underground through, and then have these two... If I put these two where they can be fed directly from main station box, I put this one here, then I just need to get the... I wouldn't need to get the second one out because I do still need the automation cores out. Let's see. If I were to put this one over here, I can feed it the automation cores it needs that way. Then I don't need to have automation cores coming out. Right, that leaves me with gears and beams. I think if I just run gears and beams out, we can get away with... That's the wrong way. We can do some really dumb stuff. Like that. That goes there, that goes there. To feed those. That'll feed those. I don't need these to be fast. So that's fine for those. Split filters. I want gears. And iron beams. Okay. That covers the belt. Now, do I... Let's just put these in here to know what I have to figure out to the placement on. And then I also need red splitters. Yellow splitters. Loaders. Loaders. Red underground. Yellow underground. I'm gonna have to move the blue inserter, or blue, yeah, blue inserters loading. Red belt. Headset Y. That was weird. Okay. We have the red belt. Yellow belt. Blue inserters. Okay. I'll adjust which one is which when I figure out where these actually belong. I guess these two are easy enough. So this one, let's get these trees back away from these. Red, yellow. Those two are fine. The rest of this mess I still have to sort. So we need to get this belt over here. No, I want that one to stay there. Where's the yellow undergrounds? We're missing one. This is gonna be super messy for the loading. This whole thing is super messy, but okay, so what we need to happen, I need this to get under to this first spot. But I can't do here because that's in the way. That sort of has to be like that. Red underground needs yellow underground. I can feed from here, but how do I get these into their destination? This is not going to work this way. I need to move. This is just not going to work this way. Not without having... I guess... Let's see. Since these... If I leave this one here, or on this side, I can move it where I can reach these belts. I can split this and put it on the far side. And I just need to redo all of these all these loaders. And I can put put these all over here. That's really what needs to happen. Alright, so these two are fine. This can be... yellow belt. Settings. Interface. Show combinator settings. That way I can see what these actually are. This one can stay here. Those all will go on the far side. So then let's take this. We'll put it here. We'll have this grab from there. I wanted to have... Well, that would have been a problem anyway, unless I do something like that. I guess I could have this go from here. That will feed yellow belts in here. Then I can just do... And I guess since I'm pulling... Well, that would screw up the loading if I were to split it further. But what we can probably do... Oh, not quite. I can move this down a spot and then just readjust that one. That way we can have... I guess I need 2 spaces. One space for the paired stuff. Alright, so this needs to be... Oh, this needs belts. The splitters. I can do this. Enable if belts less than intermediate. That'll give it the that'll give us stockpile of belts here to make those splitters. This will provide access to this assembler, although I don't even need to do that. I can just do this. I do need to split. Let's do that. Okay. That will get those across. No, I don't trust you. Why would I trust you? You've shown that I shouldn't just trust you. I did see Supermarket dropped. And I am potentially interested in doing that as a multiplayer thing. If you are interested in playing and doing that one as a multiplayer, I could see doing that one multiplayer. There's so many of those games coming out lately. Like, a ridiculous number of them. Alright, so let's see. Let's put... No, not those. I want chutes. There is a way. In the... When you have the game, the map loaded, it's on... One of the settings is to reset it. It's somewhere in the settings. I'd have to look again, but I did find it in the settings. I did look at the new map briefly. I didn't sort too much. Okay, so those are now being made. I could push this back one to make that a little bit faster. But I think it will be fine once we get things rolling here. These belts are now available that way. We'll sort out the... So this is done. No, this is not quite done. I should take this out. Move these up. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, this will go here. So, yes, the plate up and the cooling, the cool or chill cards too. That's a pretty big update for plate up. The buffet stuff has been in there for a while too. And I haven't done the buffet yet. Okay, so this is this guy. Let's do this. Let's get some of these. Okay. That part's done. So now we just need to make the undergrounds. That's done. Undergrounds and fast belt and the loader. And sort out the inserter loading again. Alright, so we will have these coming through. You know, this is never going to give me the undergrounds I need first. Let's do... this one. It's going to need 2 of those. And then right next to it, we put this one. And then right next to that, we put this one. Oh, wow, it actually gave me the ones that I needed first. That's incredible. So let's see. This needs... this doesn't actually need anything for the belts. It just needs stuff from both sides. So we'll do that and that. This one needs gears and belts. Okay. This should get me those 3 done. Then I just need to make the loaders to finish this. We need another assembler. All right, now we need undergrounds of the yellow variety. Red undergrounds. Red belts. Loaders. And blue inserters. Okay, that's ready-ish. I need to actually connect. Whoops. Does that have red? That does not have red yet. this to there as well. That should be all of them connected. That looks to be correct. Then I also need to make more of these. All right. That should be fine. It's probably going to be a little bit starved for a while. Let's see. We're gonna do... that for that one. Those are sort of stuck, but that's fine. We'll get there. Here, we'll just transition to using the chutes. Whoops. Okay, that should be everything ready. Looks like all of them are connected. Now, is this going to be a lot of the stuff we need? No, but it should be enough. I'm going to bump this back to 1,000. Red belt, let's do 3,000. I think the 500 undergrounds of each type is fine. Let's do 1,000 yellow belts, just in case I need them. $500 splitters. 500 red splitters. 1,000 boxes. I think that should be okay. Now, it would be really nice is if I could create in CyberSyn 2, if I could create an order that was specific to a single train, so that I could just have my construction train just run around. I could basically set the construction train to reload and just have it run all over the place to load everything it needs. That would be amazing. For now, though, we have all of our logistics sorted out. I need another crawler cargo wagon. These are basically the same, I think. They have the same grid and everything. I think it's just slightly different styling. And then I need copper and iron to make another tender. One of these. let's go ahead and get our build train set up here. I think what I want to do to avoid causing problems here. This is basically going to be a train setup branch. So I can put a train down, not interfere with any of the other station operations here. Get its initial fuel. Let's even put a stop here so we can align them. Train. We gotta wait for build to, or the handcrafting to finish. All right. So let's do this. Let's add this. Whoops. Why do you do this to me? I know this should be around there. This will be limited to 3 stacks. Zone controller for AI. I don't know what I'm going to use that for. Might find a use eventually. We do have the petrochem train as well. Petrochem train is slightly faster than the regular one. I should probably... Do I have other train? I do have the smelting train. I should get this one set up too. Let's do that research. I also have battery-operated trains in the pack as well that we'll probably transition to at some point. Let's see. Stations. If I put this here, I could put a requester, set up a one-side requester, cross-load it to the other side, make this my build. Actually, I probably don't want to do that. I probably want to have... I can put a two-station... two-stop station in here. What this doesn't give me is trash unload from the build train. I guess I can do... I could do it as a 3. The 3 doesn't fit there. Or I just have trash unloaded from... What do I do with any stuff that's delivered to this station, though? I guess I could always just do this. Put it over here. Yeah, let's do that. Add tag. What is that? What is the command to? That's not what I want. Yeah, I want to keep... I don't really need pollution overlay. I want to add a tag. I guess it's probably fine to not have this. Let's do... This is our icon. Instruction. We also need to make a station to make all of the train related components. We need to do the look towards doing smelter stops before long as well. I have no idea how I want to structure large-scale smelting at this point. That's the tender car that I was going to put at the end of this. The tender is basically a secondary locomotive with a different skin on it. No, I don't want the cargo wagons there. I want the cargo wagons in the middle. I want the robot wagons. Robot. Tender. Okay. Utility. Interrupt. Refuel. You don't get a station assigned yet. You're not supposed to be bidirectional, but I guess that's not a terrible thing. This is just apparently facing the wrong way. When I build the next Cybersyn specific train in this spot, then I'll set, I'll do a blueprint of it so I can just paste the new ones in as needed. Getting these upgraded to bulk inserters will also be a nicety. Alright, so for the moment, that gives us our build train. I have a bunch of track. Let's run over and construct the track for this construction station. I'll figure out the details of how I want to actually make this thing function. Because I don't really know for sure how I want to do that. Flare stacks would probably be a good thing to get going. Just about done with the research that we have the ability to do at this time. We're gonna have to get busy expanding our rail environment. How's it going, Jaffa? Expand with bananas. Apparently I'm out of big power poles. Wowie. I mean, it's just Derek eating a banana. What's the problem? Alright, so... let's call... well, I guess these are going to get new names when they're done, but let's do... we about to do some Magic the Gathering. Or some meetings. Build loading. I guess what I've done in the past for these is I've added a station along the staging lines as a junk unload that would basically unload anything that's not part of the train's configured load from the loading station. It would just unload anything that's not in that. I might need to straighten up these queues to be able to fit those in, but that would probably be the easiest way. This becomes a miscellaneous distribution station, so it's just going to have junk, effectively. Alright, so that's... everything is doing fine overall here. I need to do train parts, though. Let's do... where do we want to build that? I guess I could do that either here or here. Here's going to have a lot more wood I have to get rid of. I guess let's start by this. That's done. Rail. 100 rail per minute. We need... train stops. 1 per minute is fine. Rail signals. 5 per minute. 5 per minute of the chain signals. 1 per minute of the combinators is generally going to be fine. It's going to cache a bunch anyway. This is just more how long it takes between the caches being ready. I don't know that I want to build the trains, the locomotives themselves here, but it probably wouldn't hurt. Let's put a petrochem locomotive per minute in here just to see. Edit, limit 1. So that's perfectly fine. Probably limit that to 1. If we're gonna use... one of those per minute. This is probably okay. And to keep things all balanced out, let's add a smelting locomotive. The smelting locomotive tender. Let's see. I think we can probably split this off. Let's subfloor that. Can I... Oh, I can't just bring multiple things in. I was hoping I could just import, or just have multiple things on the subfloor would be nice. Probably makes more sense to have the locomotives all at a different stop. Just so I don't have to deal with issues there. I do want to include lamps, though. We're going to say 5 per minute for those. I don't think we have to be too crazy about the number of machines making rail. That's probably going to be okay over time, because we're going to be busy doing other stuff as well. Yeah, so let's do that. That gets us all of these things. Electronic circuits. We need iron sticks. We need copper wire. We need stone tablets. Spoiling? I guess we go that way? That's weird that I can't get the... hidden recipes. Sand of glass. Is that how many that makes? Oh no, that's just the total I need. Never mind. The recipe is not that. This would be... crushing sand. Or crushing stone into sand, rather. Okay. This seems like a reasonable chunk of things to do for our rail. Um, you know, it'd be really nice. Um, it'd be really handy if I could say, if I could basically say, this thing if I could set it up so that the tags on the map were directly attached to the factory planner configurations, that would be really handy. Let's put our rail here. We're going to put this right there. We have plenty of rail in our pockets. Very soon we need to consider redoing that station to make it an actual station. This I would like to drive to here. Because we're going to go drive our construction train around a little bit and get it loaded up with some stuff. At some point, once we actually get the stuff for it, we'll be able to just drive the construction train around, and it will be able to use bots that are in the train to build out everything. Which will be very nice. Oh, I wonder... what did the... Yeah, I think I add to this the combinators. This might not be the primary place that they... or the only place they get made, but I do need at least these 3 combinators. That... control... That should be an okay spot for these. That way we can have those made for us. Alright, our first stop is going to be here. Our current fuel is not great acceleration, but it gets there eventually. All right. These. Those can all go in there. that's probably way more power poles than we really need. Getting larger cargo wagons would be really helpful. It occurs to me, I don't know exactly how these work for the robots, but we should be able to figure out something to work with it. Let's put these in the trash wagons for the moment. What I'm going to call the trash wagons. Oh, I didn't put any kind of pipes. I'm going to need to make a fluid handling stop to make all the fluid handling stuff at some point anyway. I guess it's not a horrible thing to not have those. Let's see. We need... Having a ton of inserters is not a bad thing. I didn't make the chutes anywhere, but I think the other loaders will be perfectly fine for our needs in that regard. It looks like we have not had any belts make it through. Let's upgrade the yellow belt assembler so we can get more yellow belt going through. It'll also help once those once the yellow belt backs up. Do I recommend starting Factorio? Do you... Well, I guess the question is ultimately is what kind of games do you like playing? If you like playing automation type games, then Factorio is sort of the I'd say probably the OG of the genre. I would say it's really the de facto original. Scared of the reviews with people that have over 3K hours or have 3K K hours. I have not looked at reviews for Factorio. What are their reviews? I'm really curious what their what sort of reviews they have. I will say I have no idea how many hours I have in Factorio. The vast majority of the time I have in Factorio has not been on Steam. I bought the game before it was on Steam. I probably have on the order of 10,000 hours, maybe closer to 15,000. I don't really know. I just know it's a big number. I think Steam alone shows like 1,200 hours or something. Requester. This is our rail. It's currently 2 in the morning. You can't stop. Please help. I can't stop the Cractorio. Yep, that's pretty accurate. This game is definitely one that I would put in the what I like to phrase the time vampire category. And what I mean by time vampire is it's a game that is very easy to get focused in a way where you look at the clock and it says 10 o'clock. And then no more than 5 minutes later, you look at the clock again and it's midnight. And it's like, oh, I needed to get off, but I can fix one more thing. And 5 minutes later, it's just 5 minutes. It's all of a sudden you look at the clock again, it's 2 a.m. Like, it happens. It's just the way it goes sometimes. We can go ahead and start our requests. We need stone. Did I set... When I set the request here, I did make a group for it. I did not do that on this stop. Will it let me just rename this? This is a bad idea. We'll just leave it. Depends on what you want to do with it. This game has a very, very robust modding community. There's a big speedrunning community as well. Derek was here earlier. He has currently the world record for RSNG Plus, which is a category that he developed originally when 2.0 released as a nice category that kind of balances all of the different things that kind of go into the large update. So we need stone. It can be, depending on what you're trying to do, it can be sort of in that puzzle, a little bit in that puzzle category. But I'd say it's more of an automation game. Let's say 20 stacks of stone, because we do need a lot of stone for the rail. We need about twice as much steel as the copper and iron. So we'll say, hello, we'll say steel plate, -10. I am playing a very heavily modded version of the game. So the things that you see in my game are not necessarily things that you would see in the base game. So stuff like the trains that are running, not this particular train, but most of the trains are scheduled through a mod called CyberSyn that basically handles all of the train logistics to determine where trains go. Alright, so... And then I have a mod called Factory Planner, which lets me lay out all of the components that are going to go into a build, so that I can put them all together in one place. So I can figure out how much I need of each thing in order to make it, basically. Thank you for that follow. Welcome in. So let's see. I think I want to do... How do I want to do all of this stuff? So the rail needs steel and stone. So I could put the rail building on this side. And because I need steel for the train stops. That's unfortunate. That makes this a bit more tricky. No, this save is very, very fresh. So I'm also building out, like, so this particular hack, or set of mods, starts on the starter planet, which is called Novice, and there are, let's see here, planet. I have a bunch of planets in here that we'll be traveling to eventually. I don't have anything set up to where I can get to them yet. They're a long ways. They're a ways out. I don't know how far out, really. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff to go before we're anywhere close to end game. This is all of the research to be done. Some of them are upgrade research, but most of this is all just all the things that we need to research. Cargo expansion? Oh. Wonder if that applies to... It doesn't seem to apply to the special cargo wagons. Interesting. I would generally recommend... So, depending on how you best learn, the tutorials can be okay. This is really a game that is great for just learning by experimenting. You can always pick up anything you put down for the most part. You can pick up anything you put down without losing it. Some mods do some weird things there, but generally you can place it, you can pick it up, you can move it, you can try different things. Don't get hit by trains. There's the iron and steel coming in. If you learn by through the tutorials, then there are tutorials for a lot of different things in the game. But they only get you so far. Let's see. We need a electric crusher. We need a couple of electric furnaces. I guess I had a couple of them. How do I want to lay this out? I only need steel beams for making the rail. So I could do... I think I do pull everything over to this side, but we'll work on that. Figure out if that's what I want to do. So if we pull steel... Yeah. If you just learn by experimenting, you can just kind of skip the tutorials. They can help to kind of get an idea for how the pieces sort of fit together, but they're not super, super necessary. Let's put this here. This is a really dumb way of doing this, but why not? This goes this way, this goes this way. Power. Let's go ahead and put the provider stop in here. This is providing rail-related bits and pieces. These extra long chests that you see are part of a mod that just make it easier for doing the train stations the way I want to do them. This will go here. The way that I have this particular playthrough set up, I'm intending to do most things via trains for moving parts around. Oh, I still have to get the stone up here before this part works, but that's fine. This, instead of steel, it's going to be stone. That one overfills, which technically is fine. I mean, it depends on the game. Like, even the base game of this, I would not necessarily recommend getting too deep into the modding with this game early. Even the base game has a ton of stuff in it. Like, the base game of this is very large already. Mods can get to be where it can be very overwhelming in this game as well. That should be fine. So I need to pull stone to make stone brick and glass. I could pull stone, bring it across, do the stone processing that I need to make the stone and glass, the stone tablets and glass that I need, and then feed them back and cross the belts with them. I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's do that to pull all of the stuff across. This is going to be stone. Bring this over here. Let's get this pinned again. So we need some of this to be for the glass. We're going to end up with more glass than we actually need. Because of the way the spoilage-based system works. Enable if glass is less than intermediate ingredients. And then we're going to have stone. Let's see how best to do this one, because I want, ideally, if I could just have this here. I mean, I can, I just have to shuffle where things are. Let's put that in. Let's put one of these here. Run up here and pick up some assemblers. Because I haven't made anything to make assemblers yet. I think that's all I need. Okay, then this gets another enable if... Actually, these are here. Stone brick, less than intermediate. Not stone brick, stone tablet. You have 16. Why do you not... Oh, I have not put the... I didn't connect that. Have a good one. Have a good one, Y2. Thank you for stopping by. This needs that connection. There we go. Alright, so those are done. Let's see, so we have the glass. I'm surprised I'm not seeing... Wait, does this just make the glass directly and not... This one doesn't make the glass that has to cool. Interesting. Well, that's convenient. Oh, I see. It's not loading the rail because I don't have the, I didn't have the combinator there. Let's say 8,000 rail as our target. Actually, no, let's say 10,000 rail. That should be 100 stacks. 100 stacks out of 1,600 stacks of storage. That should be fine. With this in place, I can go... I can remove all of this. Let's do that so that it stops trying to make rail at all. Let's put the rail that we have in here. We'll want some of this to end up in the train, so let's actually put some of this in the train. Okay, so this is good. These are disabled because we don't have enough glass, so why... Oh, waiting for source items. Output full. Oh, because it got stone. Okay, so we need this filtered to stone.
Drink!
There we go.
Drink! 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 Drink!
Don't wanna. Okay, that's fine. We have 200 of those, so that's fine. Alright. We have the rail done. We have a bunch of stuff that uses the copper wire and circuits. We have 4 different things using that, so we should probably set that up using one of these setups. We're going to do copper wire, circuits. Showed you how to do that on Sunday. What? Eat a banana? Now you're telling fibs. Now you're telling fibs. Okay, so we have these 4 things. Let's see. This is gonna be... So that's the constant. That will go there. That will go there. I know what you're implying, and you're fibbing. Then we'll have one of these for that. That's this one. Then this one. So that's this one, and this one. This. So let's see if we bring this way. We do something really silly. We can go pick up, drop, pick up, drop to cover those. Then I could put this here. And have this pick up, drop. That seems reasonable-ish. This will go like so. And then we have this with the cider combinators. Does it need to be that tight? No. But it should work. Once the relevant materials are available. I think we can put this here. And then this one here. We need one of those. Gonna have this. Not use filters enable. This is less than I. This is if circuits are less than I. This will go that way. There we go. That should work. Oh, right. I need to... connect all of that. So we got our decider combinators starting to show up. Perfect. All right. Now we can make our lamps. If we pull let's see how best to do that. These. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I have space for that. Let's go from this end. This will be iron rods. No other research that we can do at this time until we get busy expanding and find oil and stuff. This is done. I think all of these I can just put an inserter on. And then I just need to set the... unloading side of this. I'm out of steel, because the rail has used all of it. But everything else... I guess the circuits are... the circuits are currently all getting absorbed by the combinators, but... and primarily this first combinator. That's fine. Alright, so... we look at these. This one is train stops. This one is rail signal, rail chain signal, and lamps. Let me guess. I do not have any more red undergrounds for this. I also do not have any if I just grab some... That, it will make these quicker to make. Let's see. Red wire. Here to there. Okay, those are all connected and ready to go. Do probably need to keep an eye on power with those, but I don't think they use too much power. I would say this station is basically done. We just need the rest of the undergrounds. And for it to actually catch up on making circuits. Maybe I should add another assembly machine for the copper wire. This to here. Okay. Because that's... I think that's our biggest bottleneck right now is the copper wire. All right. Let's go up here and get more undergrounds. It's probably faster at this point to run, but I don't want to have to run back and forth. Alright, so with... Let's grab the... Do I need anything else? I don't think so. We got... plenty of boxes, plenty of power poles. We could use more of these in the train. I need more of these loaders. It's probably sufficient. And soon we will need to build more trains to actually start carrying load. We're close to being able to have the trains doing useful, truly useful work. I might need to get some better fuels and stuff sorted out, but okay, this should be all good.
Drink! Drink!
And yes, I looked. Okay. I think we are done with this station. And we just need... I think the next thing we really need to work towards is getting smelting up and running at a better level. Because right now we're shipping like 500 copper at a time. What is this requesting? It's requesting 2,000, I think. I don't like this particular setup quite yet. Is there... The other thing I don't know if has been happening. Let's do a spot check real quick. No cargo left over. No cargo left over. Okay, so at least we haven't run into that happening yet. I don't know. I need to look at the options better and see if there's anything that does leftover cargo protections. I wonder... It's not going full time, so I think this is fast enough right now. Lamps are coming through. The circuits are a problem. Let's do this. Let's enable this if the rail signals are greater than 50. Because that should let circuits get used for these a little bit as well, but not completely starve them out from the other stuff. Okay. No trains on the line. Let's look at signals. We have some missing over here. I'm not too worried about the lights getting put in. Those all look to be in place. I don't have a lot of chain signals at the moment, but I think we can... We've got enough to at least get started here. Um, 4, 5, 6. That's just kind of a weird way that those are laid out. Do, do, do. Oh, I must be out of... I'm out of the ones I need here. So this corner is still incomplete. Let's see. We have a bunch of chain signals here that are missing. All the signals are done on that station. We have some rail signals missing down here. Let's go to... This is a chain signal, right? Yeah. I think I need to go... About there. Zoom, zoom. $800. What do the other locos have? Acceleration 800, 800. Smelting has acceleration 900. The base locomotive has an acceleration of 2 megawatts, though. So I guess it probably... makes sense to keep the base locomotives at least until I can get maybe the battery-based ones. Are we waiting on copper? We are out of copper in here. 9 more of those is not going to help. Oh! That's why we're out of copper. That'll do it. Blueprints. Alright, so I really need to set up this stuff to be made automatically. So I guess the next thing I should start looking to build out is... I mean, I guess the next thing I really should build out is a... are stops for doing the smelting and such. For those to be effective, I need to have the ore on network, which the ore is not currently on network. Ideally, it would be coming from new ore patches, but maybe I disassemble... Maybe I go ahead and build out the iron smeltery, because I do have iron ore on the network already. I need... I guess the other thing I need to also have steel, which needs iron plates to be effective, or to be able to do anything. Oops. I dropped some. We're going to take this down to the rail station and put all of this rail in the rail station, partially as a means to reduce how much it has to deal with, or how much it has to make to get up to quota. Which will help with the steel required here. Okay, copper is flowing again. That's fine. I do have this glass here. Which I made because I didn't have any other glass to make signals and stuff at the time. Okay, so we have our steel doing some stuff. It's just not a lot. Iron is making its way up. Copper is recovering for the time being. How do we transition our ore mining and such? I guess I could take... let's see. I guess I should take a bunch of copper and hand deliver to make signals. And by a bunch, I mean the tiny little bit that I had available in my inventory. Let's put... Now let's go get more copper to dump in there for now. Let's just deliver all this copper. I need the signals. I need the signals, and I need them now. Because I need to start building out a lot more in our rail network here. Let's take those. We'll take some of those. All right, what direction... What direction do we set off in first? I want to do a little bit of exploration. I think maybe I push west off this bottom corner first. So we'll take this, we'll go like that. Bum, 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 bum. I'm sure I'll find that there are missing signals hanging around in places, but I think enough are in place to keep too much terrible things from happening. Do, 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 do. That. Do I have? I do have landfill. Do, do, do. This we're gonna put right there. I'm out of chain signals. We'll see if that gives us anything of note. Well, we go back and get more chain signals and top up on rail. I guess technically I have 400 rail on the train, but that's not very much. Do 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 do. There we go. Now we're talking. Looks like all of those signals are in. We have one missing rail signal over here. Basically, ideally, I would like to set up a new mining outpost instead of trying to convert the existing ones on the fly. We'll need to update the existing ones. Let's go park here. That's an interesting color of material. Ooh, lava. All of those are done. Round and round and round we go. Go up this way. Do do do. It's hard to get the right pace for the train. Let's make 5 more radar. For a second, that looked like it was biters, but it's just the ground. I'm out of lamps. Wow. Did not expect to end up running out of lamps so soon. Alright, north side, I can turn off... I think I can turn off the signal overlay here. Those are all of the signals that should be out are out there now, so I don't need those. With RSO, I'm probably going to have to extend a pretty significant distance to find stuff. I hope that it's a reasonable extended distance, but I don't know. Doo-doo-doo. Let's just go north a ways. Doo-doo-doo. Wonder how much that actually pasted. The dirt colors keep teasing me. Ah, none of it pasted. Radar. There. Shouldn't that... Wait, why is it not powered? When did I run out of big poles in my pocket? Ha. I said what I said. Not very long, I guess. Let's see. No signs of stuff there yet.
Drink! Drink!
No signs of stuff down here yet. Well, let's just keep running the... I have 400 rail. 900 rail. Am I out of... I'm out of chain signals. So this will have to be revisited for signaling at some point. Oh, it didn't paste the whole block. The whole intersection did not get pasted either. There's water up here. Lots of water up here. I don't know that we continue north from here, because that would require... That's looking to require a lot of landfill to go that way. Hopefully we can find... I mean, this will make a decent choke point for this area, I suppose. Eastbound is fine. That's a small... relatively small bridge. I don't know that I don't think I have enough landfill with me for that. Yeah, I'll probably be wrapping up here before too long. Because right now we're just sort of poking about, exploring a little bit. I don't see any signs of materials yet. I guess we go back, get more signals, more track. Have a good one. Let's see. I guess we'll go south a little bit. Let's go here. Pick up supplies. Looks like the radar scanning... The radar exploration side over here seems to be done. I was hoping to see something. I guess I could also just run out into some of these areas. Let's do that. Let the bots do what they can do here on the way. Let's just go run south a little ways. See if we can... Okay, those bots are going to be wandering a while. Bots. There they are. Is that... No, that's just weird terrain colors. I picked the best time of day to come run around and explore stuff. Best time to go exploring. Right in the middle of the nighttime. Wonder if we'll get lucky and find any good stuff anytime soon. I wonder what... don't see that. Car? Cars. Oh, I need oil processing so I can get fuel to make the cars. So until I find oil, which I thought I had oil close, but I don't see it. Like, that shows our copper. Oil is not matching anything. Uranium ore. Okay, so we have uranium way up north. Rare minerals, iron and copper occupied. That's the ones that we're mining. Yeah, so we don't have any oil yet. No oil, no mineral water so far. That's fine. We'll find some eventually. I don't know if the biomes have any impact on the RSO ore spawning. Let's kind of turn a little bit north. What's probably going to end up happening is in the middle of this section that I haven't explored yet, when I kind of close this back up, somewhere in the middle of this dark area over here is going to be the stuff we need. Come with me if you want to live. There's the edge of where we've currently explored. Somewhere in here is probably either oil or mineral water. Just, you know, luck of the draw. I mean, I suppose I could just stretch some power lines behind me and drop radar in a few spots. That could be a thing I did. But that seems like an awful lot of power lines that wouldn't be in the train grid and would be annoying to clean up later. And as such, seems like a suboptimal plan. Come on, show me a resource patch. Thing is, I have no idea how far out oil might end up being. I guess I could potentially... What I probably should do before I get too crazy is reload the seed in the preview and make sure it at least has oil on it. Or potentially load it separately and just make sure that oil spawns somewhere. Because I don't know for sure if it will. It should. Let's see. RSO. That doesn't really tell me what I want. I was hoping I could do like a RSO search or something to see what materials RSO is actually spawning. Because so far, we just have our starting stuff and a whole lot of nada elsewhere. Nothing so far up here. Little patches of water all over the place. I want to work west as well, because of the pollution pushing towards the west a lot. I want to make sure that we're not at risk on that side. That's an interesting color of pavement, of flooring, terrain, whatever. Ooh, slime. Slimy, yet satisfying. This looks like lava, but I don't think it is. Orange hot tile. Do 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 do. Doesn't really matter too much how far out stuff is. It'll take longer for deliveries, but that just means more trains doing stuff, which ultimately is what I want. I want lots of trains just running everywhere.
Drink! 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 Drink!
No signs of nothing out here. Oh, there's a patch. We have iron. We have an iron donut. A 22 million iron donut. That's a long ways out, but that's fine. Kidding me. It's that iron patch is right in the middle of the track. It's fine though, 'cause what we will end up doing. Let's see. We can either do a station like this. I'll use the mining drones and just do a bunch of mining, a couple of different, do several mining drones to load. I can put it here to even be less on top of it. Or even, both of those are kind of terrible. That's a minor issue, though. That should be track all the way, or have the blueprints for the track all the way out here. Okay, so we know there's at least the regular ores make their way out here, or will show up. They're just a long way out, which is expected. And it is what I wanted. I wanted them to be a long ways away. All right. So what else do we have? Do we have anything else over here yet? The track blueprints that I have set up there will also need some tweaking to how they're laid out a little bit. Since they were set up with, or since I was using just the bypass type of little bump outs here. And we'll want to connect up into this area as well. Make multiple paths, but that's not getting it out there at all is the first part of it, and then fully connecting it comes later. But at least we have the iron. We have a good source of iron. 22 million will last a good chunk of time. I might add a ore patch tracker as well, just so I can have a quicker at-a-glance look at it. Oh, what is this? Oh, water. Uranium. Got some uranium. So we got 2 uranium patches. How... That's a 3 million. Not too shabby. Can I cross here? Oh. I cannot cross there. Minor problem. We don't have to... It's just slightly radioactive. It's fine. Munch, munch, munch. It's an interesting version of this song. Come on. I need copper and I need oil. The coal, I do need coal, but it's slightly lower priority. I wonder how difficult it would be to make the AAI vehicles do exploration. Things that occur to me. So building-wise, we have dangerous cryogenic plant recipe. Why do we have that available already? I should probably also look at some of these recipes. 3.2, 3.2. So both the smelt time is the same. But I probably should set up when I build the smelting stations, I should definitely set them up to do the crushing step. Let's see. We have some of these things. Player scanner. Put a player ID, selects the nth player by index, or use a negative value to select in reverse order. Output details. There's stuff to do zones. These just are like scanning the tiles to get information to drive other stuff. They don't actually tell it to explore. Let's see. Radar. There's an advanced radar, much, much later. 8 and 20 versus 5 and 16. Radar with unlimited range, charting the remote view of players on planets that satellite radars or the satellite radar orbits. Scanned area, 100 by 100 meters. Radiation installation. Scan. No, nothing. Doesn't look like we have a tech solution out of this mess. That's all just different colored terrain. I assume this will connect up here. Let's just sort of run this coastline. Yes, I do have Vectorismo. Any good ideas for better ways for exploration? How I actually get oil? I may use the Factorismo for the smelting setups. I haven't decided yet. What is that? Guess that's just a weird grass thing. Where, oh where is the oil? I mean, ideally I would have a car to drive around, but that needs oil. My Logibots all need oil. I mean, pretty much everything... almost everything that would make this part easier needs oil. Electric locos. Wait, what is this? Is that... We have oil! Okay, let's find... There's one. Do I have the stuff on me? I do. I don't have power, though. I have solar... I would need silicon, which... I don't have a way to make... Can I make one of these? I can. There we go. So we can make... We'll research the other loaders. We can get fuel. We can get the car. Warden support vehicle. We can get plastics going. Plastics are needed for... That's not plastic. That was sulfur. This is plastics. Red circuits. Chemtech cards. That would open the way towards the electric furnaces. This is the same speed as the electric steel furnace. At least now I know for sure that the map has oil on it. Let's see. Blue. Portable generator. Rare metal mining. Needs chlorine to mine. Mineral water gathering. So what other stuff? Blasting and circulation. Copper oxide reduction from tenorite. I don't have any tenorite stuff. That's probably from a different planet or something. Batteries. And then that will lead towards robots. A laser tank. So there's the logistics robots, then we can do logistics system, which includes the requester chest. The logistics bots gives us the red and yellow. Okay. We're not terribly far away from those things, besides getting the trains over here, which is not terribly far away either. Is that mineral water? No, that's more crude. So we have a crude oil spot here and another one just up here. This one is right in the way of the rail. I don't know how far the landfill I have on me will go, but I guess we might as well let it do what it can do. Okay, so with this discovery, we're going to wrap things up here shortly, but with this discovery, we've got iron ore down here. We have our oil. So our next big step is going to be getting the rail done up to this area so that we can set up oil and set up a place to do oil processing, or at least a stage of oil processing, because we might have, we're almost certainly going to have multiple areas that do different parts of oil processing. That's just kind of a given. Let's see. I don't have even remotely enough stuff to actually set up the harvesting station for it yet. Let's see. Down is not going to make this any easier. Double check. Okay, that's right. That's right. I am out of rail. Doo-doo-doo. Might as well connect what we can. I probably should have sent this train up here to pick us up before that. We'll wait for the train to get here, then we'll head back down. There's the little one. It took me a moment to find where the little train was. I need to get more trains. These are done. More trains, including fluids. Oil processing. Do science, production, and research. So we'll have a stop that is... We'll have a train station that is for our labs that will basically just request all of the different types of science packs. More trains incorporated, yes. More trains. We'll have a train or a station for research that requests all the different types of science packs. I may actually connect this so that I can pull these to the provider and keep this as is. And disconnect the spaghetti input. Switch it to actual train input. And just keep those two cards there and build out the rest of them. But we need to build a new science station to go with that. Do the actual research. Alright, let's take our train. Let's park our train at the build loading station, because that's where it really sort of belongs. Construction, loading, rec, loading, garbage, unload, and redistribution. That is going to go by the construction spot. My poor companion drone. My poor companion drone got left behind. This stuff... let's delete these trees so I can see what I have to work with here. Let's actually just go ahead and delete all of this. And this will be the last thing I do before wrapping up tonight. Basically, I don't need the extra buffer. Normally the way these stops are set up, there's 2 buffers per station. Where is... That's big buffers. This would be if I use both of these spots. I guess I could just use both slots and I get the extra stops. I could put... I don't know what else I would put on them. Because those are in the wrong place. So I guess I could draw my own. Turn that off. If I take... Big problem I think it's trying to solve is that in order to get 6 buffers spots in here, it has to sort of swing them way out. If I take from... and from here... It went too far. That should be fine. I need a couple of parking spaces. Baby Spidertron skins, yeah, pretty much. You just do not want to be cooperative, because that's not where you're supposed to go. That's not what I wanted. There it is. Why was that so hard? Not there. There. I think 3 is probably sufficient for this. One of them is going to be... One of them ends up being the unload. So we're going to have... This should be the right side here. Let's see. This... What were those signals before? Those are all rail. And chain at the other end. You guys can build this now. Then chain signals. Then let's see. That's not what you're supposed to do. 2, 3, 4. So that's got enough room. We're gonna call this redistribute. Or no. Construction junk unload. Okay, so that's going to be the unload. The other 2 tracks should be plenty for the amount of traffic I generally would expect to see. There might be some busy times right after a train load, but it shouldn't be, Why did you lose your interrupt? So if I manually drive the train, it loses the group that was assigned to it and all of the interrupts. That's annoying. That's the one thing I feel like the trains are still not quite right. Because that shouldn't just kill all of the configuration. That's super annoying. Oh, what is this? We have a rare metal ore. Nice. I still have not seen any copper. But what we'll do is hope that when we put a radar here, that we'll find copper off of that point or up here. We'll put a radar up here as well. I just see. Oh, it's just the edge of the terrain there. All right. Save game. Let's find someone to raid. This still annoys me that Firebot is not able to see the or able to whisper with y'all properly. We're gonna raid Twin. Twin is working on the supermarket. I do want to run that sometime, but I don't know when that's going to happen yet. For tomorrow, let's see where we're at here. Tomorrow, store. Come on, Twitch, or not Twitch, Steam. For tomorrow, the plan is going to be cleaning up the puzzle gallery. Thursday, we have Cellar Keeper is showing up. And there's actually even more showing up on Friday. Let's see. Thursday, there's Cellar Keeper, which is basically librarian and wine cellar. Friday, I thought there was one on Friday too. There is one. There's like a tidy up together. That's potentially... Oh, no, Tidy Up Together is next Friday. It's potentially interesting. That might be getting... I might be getting too many of them, and I haven't decided on Cellar Keeper yet. We'll see how long... we'll see how long the Puzzle Gallery takes. If we finish Puzzle Gallery right away, then maybe we will pick up Cellar Keeper. I don't know. But we also have more... We're almost out of time here. We also have Plate Up and other stuff popping up.